Good morning, children. This is Standard 6th, continuation of the chapter number 4th, subject science. The name of the chapter, sorting materials into groups. In the last session, we have studied the two properties of the materials. That the properties were appearance and hardness. Now comes the another one, that is page number 29. Page number 29, soluble or insoluble, that is the solubility. Now activity 4, collect samples. By the way, children, do you know what is soluble and insoluble? Well, solubility, that is when any substance is mixed with another substance, if it dissolves completely, then it is known as the soluble substance, and if that substance does not dissolve, then it is known as insoluble. If I'll give you an example, the sugar dissolves completely in water, isn't it? Even the salt dissolves completely in water. But do the sand dissolve in water? Do the mud dissolve in water? No. So that is the solubility and insolubility. Now let us read. Activity 4. Collect samples of some solid substances such as sugar, salt, chalk powder and sawdust. Take 5 glasses or beakers. Fill each one of them about 2/3 with water. Add a small amount of sugar to the first glass, salt to the second, and similarly add small amounts of the other substances into the other glasses. Stir the contents of each of them with a spoon. Wait for a few minutes. Observe what happens to the substances added to water. Now children, here what you have to do is you have to perform this experiment. What you have to do is you just take 2 glasses, fill the water in it, and now in one glass put some sugar, and in another glass you can take a small pebbles. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to stir, that is उसको आपको स्पून से अच्छी तरह से मिक्स करने का है. एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम व्हाट यू विल सी कि जो शुगर हमने मिलाया था पानी में, दैट विल डिसॉल्व कम्प्लीटली इन द वाटर, एंड द पेबल्स, दैट इज़ छोटे छोटे जो स्टोन्स आते हैं वो हमने पानी में डाले थे, क्या वो पिघलेंगे उसमें पानी में? विल दैट पेबल्स डिसॉल्व? नो, द पेबल्स विल नॉट डिसॉल्व. अच्छा, इफ़ यू आर नॉट टेकिंग पेबल्स, यू कैन ऑल्सो टेक वन अनदर थिंग, दिस वन, take oil, the cooking oil or maybe the hair oil. Put 2 to 3 drops of oil in this glass which is filled with water, and then try to dissolve this oil in this water. Will that dissolve? No, it will not dissolve. The oil remains undissolved. Okay, now here as you can see in figure 4.4, 2 glasses are given with water inside it, and as you can see here, the sugar is there, it is dissolving, and this here oil layer is getting separated. This is the water and this is the layer of oil. These both are not getting mixed up. Can you see? Okay, now comes the table. Here 2 columns are given in our table 4.3. The first column is the substances are given, and second column is whether it is disappearing in water or it is there as it is. So let us start. The first one is salt. Well children, mix the salt in a water, and what you will see? Yes, the salt will dissolve completely in water. Sugar, yes, sugar will also dissolve completely in water. Sand will not dissolve. Chalk powder will also not dissolve. And sawdust, children, do you know what is sawdust? Sawdust, that is जो लकड़ी का जो होता है ना, वो चूरा, उसको sawdust बोलते हैं. Okay, so these 3 items will not dissolve. Which one? This one, this and this. While this one, the sugar will dissolve in the water. This sand will not dissolve, this chalk powder will not dissolve, and even the sawdust will remain insoluble in this water. Okay, only this salt and sugar, both these substances will dissolve in water. You will notice that some substances have completely disappeared or dissolved in water. We say that these substances are soluble in water. Other substances do not mix with water and do not disappear even after we stir for a long time. These substances are insoluble in water. क्या बोलते हैं ऐसे substances को? They are insoluble in water. Water plays an important role in the functioning of our body because it can dissolve a large number of substances. Well, children, in our body, along with the blood that is running in our body, water is also running in our body, and it plays a very important role in the functioning of our body. Without water, you might be knowing that without water we cannot survive, we cannot live without water. Water is our life. Can you stay longer without drinking water? No, it is not possible at all. So that means water is having an important role in the functioning of our body because it can dissolve a large number of substances. Do liquids also dissolve in water? Well, children, liquids dissolve in water? Yes, some liquids dissolve in water while some cannot dissolve, some aren't dissolving. Okay, now comes activity 5. Collect samples of vinegar, lemon juice, mustard oil or coconut oil, kerosene or any other liquid. Yes, children, now again there is an experiment. What you have to take is vinegar, lemon juice, some type of oil, maybe mustard oil, coconut oil, groundnut oil, whatever oil, that means maybe the edible oil, and kerosene or any other liquid. Now what you have to do is take a glass tumbler, उसको हम आधे तक उसे हमें भरना है और उसमें हमें few spoonfuls of one liquid, थोड़ी बहुत चम्मच, मे बी 4 to 5 चम्मच भर के उसमें एक लिक्विड को हमें उसमें डालना है, किसमें? पानी जो हमने भरा है ग्लास टम्बलर में उसमें. एंड देन वी हैव टू स्टर इट वेल, लेट इट स्टैंड फॉर 5 minutes. उसको 5 मिनट तक ऐसे ही रहने दो. एंड नाउ यू हैव टू ऑब्जर्व कि वेदर द लिक्विड मिक्सेस विथ वाटर और नॉट. अच्छा, अभी एक एक करके आपको करना है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू this mix the vinegar. After it is done, then do the same with lemon juice. After that mustard or coconut oil, and then after kerosene or any other liquid. Well, children, what do you think? कौन कौन सा डिजल्व होगा उसमें, कौन कौन सा मिक्स हो जाएगा उसमें? Well, vinegar will mix well, even lemon juice will also mix, but the oil will not mix with it. So here it is. Here again a table is there, table 4.4. The first column is the liquid and the second column is about the mixing of that liquid in water. The first liquid is vinegar. Yes, that will mix well. Now the second one is, here it is, the lemon juice. Lemon juice mix होता है उसमें? Yes. The third one is mustard oil. Oil mix नहीं होगा उसमें. And the next one is coconut oil. ये भी नहीं होगा. And kerosene. Kerosene also is not mixing well with the water. Now figure 4.5 is there, as you can see here. A figure 4.5 की जो A है उसमें जो आई थिंक लेमन जूस और विनेगर जो है वो कम्प्लीटली डिज़ोल्व हो गया है इसमें. एंड फिगर 4.5b, this layer as you can see is separating, that may be the layer of oil, and the bottom layer is of the water. Now we notice that some liquids get completely mixed with water, some others do not mix with water and form a separate layer when kept aside for some time. Now Bujo suggests that we also check the liquids that we used in activity 5 mix well with some liquid other than water. Pahele is curious to know whether gases also dissolve in water. Well, children, do the gases dissolve in water? गैस जो है, गैसेस लाइक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन डिज़ोल्व हो जाता है पानी में. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? येस, ऑफ कोर्स इट्स डिज़ोल्व्स इन वाटर. अगर वो डिज़ोल्व नहीं होता पानी में तो द एक्वेटिक क्रीचर्स दैट आर लिविंग इन द वाटर, दैट आर लिविंग अंडर द वाटर, हाउ विल दे बी एबल टू सर्वाइव? oxygen gas dissolves in water, and with the help of that dissolved gases, the aquatic animals are able to breathe, are able to survive. Some gases are soluble in water, whereas others are not. Water usually has small quantities of some gases dissolved in it. For example, oxygen gas dissolved in water is very important for the survival of animals and plants that lives in water. As I said, oxygen gas is dissolved in water, and with the help of this oxygen gas, the aquatic plants and aquatic animals are able to survive. Objects may float or sink in water. Now comes the fourth point, that is about the floating. Yes children, the first one was about the appearance, the second one was about hardness, the third one solubility, and now the fourth one is about the floating. Now, while doing activity 4, you might have noticed that the insoluble solids separated out from water. You may have also noticed this with some liquids in activity 5. Some of these materials that did not mix with water floated on the surface of water. Others may have sunk to the bottom of the tumbler, right? We notice many examples of objects that float in water or sink. Now, children, we have to again perform an experiment regarding the substance that are floating or sinking in water. Floating, that is swimming, sinking, that is under डूब जाना, डूबी जाओ, at the bottom of the water. So now what they are saying, we have to take some substances to check out the either it is a floating or sinking. So here, dried leaves fallen on the surface of a pond, a stone that you throw into this pond, few drops of honey that you let fall into a glass of water. What happens to all of this? Now children, what you have to do is you have to again take a glass of water and keep in it the ड्राइड लीव, सूखा हुआ जो पत्ता होता है पेड़ का, उसको आपको अंदर डालना है. व्हाट विल हैपन? वो नहीं डूबेगा पूरी तरह से, इट विल फ्लोट ऑन द वाटर. एंड इफ यू विल थ्रो अ स्टोन इन द पॉन्ड, चलो एक पत्थर लेके आप अपने जो ग्लास भरा है पानी का उसमें डाल दो, तो वो तो चला गया ना नीचे एकदम. दैट मीन्स इट सिंक्ड इन द वाटर. ओके. नाउ Bujo would like you to give him 5 examples of each of objects that float and those that sink in water. What about testing these same materials to see if they float or sink in other liquids or oil? Children, जो चीज़ें पानी में डूब जाती है, कौन कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जो पानी में डूब जाती है और कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो पानी में तैर जाती है? तो कैन यू नेम दैट थिंग्स which are floating, which can float on water? Yes, can you name? Okay, can you name those things that are sinking in water, जो पानी में डूब जाए? ऐसी कौन कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जो पानी में डूब जाते हैं? हाँ, आयरन will sink in water, and wood will float on water, will swim on water. Okay. Now coming on to the fifth point, the fifth property, that is about the transparency. Well children, do you know what is transparency? The transparent object, opaque object. Yes, transparency, that means any object through which we can see clearly are known as transparent objects, and opaque objects, that are the things through which we cannot see clearly, which we cannot see at all, are known as opaque objects. Now another object is added here, that are the translucent objects. First, let us read. You might have played the game of hide and seek. Think of some places where you would like to hide so that you are not seen by others. Why did you choose those places? Would you have tried to hide behind a glass window? Obviously not, as your friends can see through that and spot you. So children, here it is said that when you are playing the game hide and seek, you will not hide behind the window that is made up of glass. कांच की जो बारी होती है, जो खिड़की होती है, उसके पीछे आप नहीं छुपोगे. क्यों? बिकॉज वहाँ से तो आप दिख जाओगे. तो यू माइट हाइड behind that particular thing from where you cannot be seen. Can you see through all the materials? Those substances or materials through which things can be seen are called transparent objects. Glass, water, air, and some plastics are examples of transparent materials. Glass, that is kaach. Through glass we can see, yes, water. Even through water also we can see to the other side. Air is present in between each of us, then also we are able to see each other. So air is also a transparent medium. And some plastics, yes children, your water bottle is having how much amount of water you can see. Some plastics are transparent. Shopkeepers usually prefer to keep biscuits, sweets, and other eatables in transparent containers of glass or plastic so that buyers can easily see these items. Now, children, if you have visited any shop, you can see that the shopkeepers will keep these sweets or any materials, the eatable things in transparent containers. ટ્રાન્સપરન્ટ બરણી જેવી હોય તેમાં મૂકેલું હોય છે ને એ લોકોએ that material may be, that containers may be of glass or plastic, but they are always transparent so that the buyers can easily see it. On the other hand, there are some materials through which you are not able to see. These materials are called opaque. Which materials are called opaque? The materials through which we are not able to see at all are known as opaque material. Okay, now supposing you are standing in a room and your mother is in kitchen, and there is a wall in between you and your mother. There is a wall in between the room and the kitchen. So will your mother be able to see from kitchen that what you are doing, or will you be able to see your mother that what is she doing in the kitchen? No, because there is a मीडियम वॉल जो होती है, दीवार जो होती है, वो बीच में आ जाती है, एंड वॉल इज एन ओपेक सब्सटेंस, सो वी आर नॉट एबल टू सी. You cannot tell what is kept in a closed wooden box, a cardboard cartoon, or a metal container. Wood, cardboard, and metals are examples of opaque materials. Do we find that we can group all materials and objects without any confusion, or either opaque or transparent? हाँ तो चिल्ड्रन, अभी कोई भी कन्फ्यूजन के बिना क्या हम ये जान सकते हैं कि भाई ये ओपेक है या ये ट्रांसपेरेंट है? ओके, दैट वी विल सी इन नेक्स्ट सेशन. I hope you might have understood this up till now. If you are having any confusion, please go in the comment section, note down there, and I will try to resolve the same during next session. Okay, bye, take care everybody.